that is our next destination. Right here, this spot, which is nice and cush, just for me, I guess, I have reached 800 miles hiked of the Appalachian Trail. So, I was slower than molasses, but I'm getting it done. Yesterday's sunset was viewed from over there on Mount Liberty. Today we are on Mount Haystack, soon to be Lincoln, soon to be Lafayette, soon to be Garfield. You know, because that's how we roll. When I dream of hiking the Appalachian Trail, it was here on Franconia Ridge that I pictured myself. To me, this was the place of success. You've done it if you've been here. And I just am so fortunate to be here on this amazing, beautiful day. I hope that I can do this gorgeous ridge justice and inspire at least one person to come up here and go for a hike. I hike Franconia Ridge with Dandelion, who I'd met at Hiker's Welcome. We'd hiked Moose Lock together several days before, and during that hike we learned that we grew up really close to each other, had a lot in common, and even had people in the same cemetery. Then, eventually, we both ended up in the same southern state, in the same small city, and went to the same university. We ended up with so many things in common that it was either spooky or meant to be. We decided it was meant to be that we'd hike the Whites together and ended up finishing at the northern terminus, Mount Katahdin in Maine, together, along with E.T. E.T. and I had been bumping into each other for months, clearly hiking a similar pace. He's been hiking with Southstar, who's ahead, and E.T. ends up passing me on the way down Mount Lafayette. He always passes me on the descents. After only meeting other hikers in passing, it was really nice to have friends.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December, we were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell. Even still, I remember knowing she could feel it too.
Oh, they are tiny little plants. Come on, step on.
She had a star on her forehead that was easy to find. When I let down her bridle, I saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep
So we're on top of Franconia Ridge, and I can't stop crying because I'm just so happy that I get to see this and do this, and it's just amazing. And I need to stop and put sunscreen on.
Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on?
Okay, just came down from Mount Lincoln, coming down from Mount Lincoln. That is Lonesome Lake and the hut. We stopped and had lunch there the other day. These two peaks here are the Kinsmans. I think that was the toughest hike. That big one right there, that's Mount Moosilauke. And that's the one I slack packed over, going southbound. Yeah. And now we're going up Mount Lafayette. I believe that is Garfield, and we're gonna end on the other side of Garfield today. Just when you think you're at the top. I'm pretty sure making this descent down the north side of Mount Lafayette is the price that you pay for Franconia Ridge. Quite the scramble. So still coming down Mount Lafayette, still to me a hairy descent. I'm looking for like where I'm gonna put my foot, my left foot, where I'm gonna put my right foot, where I'm gonna put my trekking poles. I'm gonna grab the rocks with my hand or the root with my hand or use my trekking poles. Like every step is what I'm thinking about is those things. And up comes this guy, Peter. He just do, barefoot, in shorts, no shirt. I think he had a fanny pack, and he's carrying Crocs. His feet are bare. He has some like Luca tape, I think, on a foot, which is, you know, something you use for if you have blisters or a little injury and you need to cover it up. So he comes up barefoot, like almost running. And he's like, "Hey, are you going to Garfield shelter?" And I said, "Yeah, probably." He's like, "Okay, I'll be back at around 6. I'm Peter the caretaker." Just running up the mountain barefoot. Living his best life. Almost at a beautiful lookout. We're gonna go sit and eat a late lunch. It is 1:57. It's like a giant toddler tossed their building blocks here, and I have to climb them. That's what it feels like. That's what I did today. When the water source and the trail are the same. E.T. and South Star camp at Garfield Ridge campsite, and Dandelion and I don't die on the scary, wet waterfall descent. She finds us a great spot, and we make camp and dinner. And at the end of the night, when an owl comes to camp to visit, I learn that owls flap their wings as quietly as a moth. Did you know that? It was a beautiful ending to a stunning, though exhausting, day. Tomorrow we stop by 2 huts and do 13.8 miles over the Twins. Don't miss it.